want to win a Big Ten championship. I think that's all of our goal at this point. We're working really hard. But yeah, just excited to get out there. It starts with having a really good week one, and we'll go from there.
Hello everyone, and welcome to your #1 source for Hawkeye sports. Today we'll be talking about everything you need to know before the kickoff. I'm your host Michael Merrick, and we are just one day away from everyone's favorite season. No, it's not summertime, it's Hawkeye football season. Iowa is entering this season with some lofty expectations. Many media organizations have them finishing in the top 3 in the Big Ten West and having yet another chance to capture the Big Ten crown. But the main question surrounding this Hawkeye squad is their timid offense. And Iowa knows that if they want to achieve any of their goals this season, it starts with the progression on the offense.
Right, no one's happy with how we performed or what we did last season. That's not the expectation, and that's not what we're trying to do. And at the end of the day, we're just trying to be more effective and more efficient as we move forward here.
You know, there's absolutely the mental side of it. Just it gets easier as you go. You know, as a senior now, be my 3rd year starting. Like I've been through it all. We're hungry. You know, I think we're definitely motivated in that sense. Because, yeah, like I said, no one wants to be. No one on the offense wants to be third fiddle. You know, they want to be contributing and helping the team win games.
The Hawkeye offense is already at a disadvantage this weekend as they will be without their lone senior wide receiver, Nico Reganey, for a few weeks. Now to the side of the ball that the Hawkeyes are known for, their stellar defense. Last year, the Hawkeyes led the NCAA in interceptions and ranked within the top 20 in total defense. Max Von Grease spoke to coaches and players to see how the Hawks can continue their greatness.
You know, they've been here a while, and I can't believe Kayvon is already his senior year, and the way he goes about his business, the way he pulls the guys in, and he sees it. He's very mature, understands what he has to do defensively, but he understands also his biggest part is helping the other guys out. Some guys might be, hey, we got 3 or 4 guys that can play the Mike, or we got 3 guys that can play the Will, or we got 3 guys that can play the Leo. You know, so that's a plus.
The defensive secondary for the Hawkeyes lost a lot of key contributors in Matt Hankins, Dane Belton, and Jack Kerner. But for this year's secondary squad, they're still rolling with their famous nickname, the Doughboys.
We're keeping the Doughboys. You know, it's going to keep rolling, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Once you get into the DB room, we kind of get into the flow of being a Doughboy. We're slowly getting some new Doughboys in, but by the end of the camp, I think they'll officially be added to the Doughboy room.
Now that we've talked Hawkeye offense and defense, let's move over to the opponent for this week, the highly ranked South Dakota State Jackrabbits. On paper, Iowa's season opener seems like a walk in the park. But the South Dakota State Jackrabbits are anything but. The FCS perennial contender is bringing back 8 preseason All-Americans, and Iowa knows not to take this team too lightly.
But that whole league is just elevated. It's really impressive, and they've got good facilities. They've done a really nice job recruiting, and these guys have a lot of really good football players, like really good. So I've just mentioned 2 guys are in the NFL right now, and maybe the next 2 guys behind them are better. You could argue that, so it's kind of a scary thought.
Many believe that the Jackrabbits have the best skill position group in all of FCS. And with Jackson and Jaden Janke alongside tight end Tucker Kraft bringing back over 2,500 combined receiving yards on top of running back Isaiah Davis's 7.4 yards per carry returning, it's not hard to see why this team has all the hype.
These teams, that you open up with, typically are FCS, and they come out and hit you in the mouth. So you got to be ready to play, and I'm excited for this opportunity to come out and play with my boys and see what we can do because. We've been going against our offense for so long. I think we're ready to, face someone else. So.
If Iowa wants to win this game on Saturday, they'll have to do it the Hawkeye way, in the trenches. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first edition of Before the Kickoff. For more information on all things Hawkeye sports, be sure to check out the Daily Iowan YouTube channel where Hawkeye content is posted throughout the week. From the University of Iowa, I'm Michael Merrick, and have a wonderful weekend of football.